Hopkins takes one heck of a punch.
Boy, does he ever.
Most of all, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck. Let him go. Let him go. Stop.
Kovalev, after all the talk about not going for the... He reminds Hopkins. Hopkins says, hey, I schooled him in the ring.
Your fight with any shot.
There you go.
You have to do to an older fighter. You got to cross him.
Down goes Hopkins on the first. Earn a draw in the fight. Kovalev had him down dramatically and vibrantly on the moment.
The animal is going to be throwing big punches back at Kovalev.
And Kovalev is into it now.
I hope Kovalev was ready and countered that jab with a straight right over the top. Years old. That's the toughest thing for
with Hopkins, like he wanted to make friends. Curious after the big.
He uses his legs a lot, and that's what most young fighters don't do. But what he's not allowing Hopkins to take his time and rest. He's making
his opponents have ever looked in this position.
The good thing for him, very nervous. Now he knows that if he can land another punch, those feints keep Bernard honest, keep him at home. And
go. He's too old. His feints are slow.
Hopkins mustered no offense here in the second round.
All right, and that's a good. And we have to. I mean, we can't go.
Go first. You gotta go first, Sergey.
No
Chase him.
Either round on the scorecards. Down 3.
Get too excited. Control his breathing. Not get ahead of himself.
The best referee in the building
just showed up.
Yep. Kovalev gets him into a corner, and Bernard's not throwing.
Which is what he better do, because that's what Bernard is going to. Yeah, he did get caught up with the left hook.
Sweet made it seem as though he had nothing for him and sneaked him with a real good one.
Every time Bernard walks himself into a corner.
He can use his legs. He can't continue to be as strong as he normally is.
Punch.
He still got a quick going at Bernard's head. Right then, looking for a headshot. That's what Bernard wants.
Knockdown might have been fool's gold.
Yeah, but you saw how he got caught with a shot. Just
salivating. Caught him with another hard shot there.
The corner and come with a beautiful straight right lead, because Kovalev is right.
If he were my fighter, I would turn him loose. No thinking, no to nothing. Sergey Kovalev.
Harold, you may be right.
Think about what we just said, guys. The 49-year-old fighter.
He is very relaxed, but Kovalev can all the way relax you.
Combination by Kovalev. Very smart combination.
For Kovalev. That right hand
really hit Hopkins with the right hand to the head. This is the fight
in round 1.
Well, you got to think. So why would he not wait and try to win?
Hasn't been able to get anything done with his
away in the first 3 or 4 rounds. One time.
Kovalev almost
investing enough in his body yet, because if he would, then Bernard would start
to get on the inside of Kovalev's power and to
counter shot. Would have done damage if it had landed.
Hopkins was hurt by something on the inside, maybe a right hook.
And he said that he wouldn't mind fighting at a 40 punch a pound, that he's quite comfortable fighting at a slow pace, even though he was.
That's the best thing he can do. In doing that, that was 30 seconds of every round, and Kovalev has not allowed him to do that right.
He's showing a little more wrinkle to his offense, I think, than Hopkins gave him.
Right hand on the ear right there, and landed another good right hand as Hopkins was trying.
Up 47 and landed those hard right hand shots that Roy described.
Told him to come on. Oh, there he is. Good shot. Best defense ever.
Body shots. And a right hand upstairs. But
can't say he wasn't the fighter. He just doesn't.
Awesome fights are often conveniently overlooked.
Well, the first fight only lasted about a round.
Didn't have that kind of athleticism.
Well, they didn't have the footwork.
Wrestling style body drop.
And though Kovalev is a very
where Bernard has to stay worried and not be as calm.
But tended to fade in fights and was not the fighter Kovalev is.
That's what those other guys can't do. They can't demand respect at that he does.
From up there.
Every round from here. Every round.
See if, as we come to the 7th round, Harold Levy
just rolls away, gets low, rolls away. If you ask me, I think...
Might be right, Harold. It looks that way, but again, Kovalev never been...
Last 4 rounds of the fight because of that. Still, the thing about the never been past 8 part. Crowd chanting B-Hop. Knockout to win it. Requires a kind of power.
That's a mistake he's making. He should keep
Out Bernard Hopkins.
Hey, stop.
Get that motherfucking jab popping. Let your combinations go.
great right hand and a left hook. And they both kind of traded punches, but if
Sergey Kovalev has never been beyond round 8 in a professional fight.
One out. And Hopkins has been hit
and Kovalev is very smart, as you see right there.
good and dropped in this fight.
Making Hopkins use those legs, then going back to the body.
Now Hopkins is in the corner, and this is where Kovalev begins to cut loose. Down, Hopkins weathered that right hand, but he's in trouble in the corner.
Like that.
Down. Well, I thought he was going to go
To throw big punches.
Well, it's hard to say how a guy Hopkins' age is supposed to respond.
A good hook by Kovalev.
Kovalev has landed double figures power punches him. Sergey Kovalev will
Once they the high on the top of that alien head, and he often
If he
can.
ain't capable of doing it, gotta let me know. 'Cause that's the only chance we got.
Already done something that no one who's ever fought Kovalev has.
So there is a science involved in just extending the fight to
But you're right, he's losing every round.
this fight there was in the fight, the better the chance for Hopkins. There's been enough fight.
Is more of a Hopkins style pace than a Kovalev style pace.
Bernard Hopkins had averaged throwing about 38 punches.
Puncher like Kovalev. He can't waste punches. He can't take risks. He's not for Jim. He's fighting a guy that really can crack.
Yep.
The more punches he throws,
Ring forces the boxer to move more than he has to move.
that was not so high on the head. It was right on the button, actually. Bernard took it.
Before, and now he's into the 10th round here.
Points ahead, and I don't see him slowing down one bit. Not every single round, gets an extra point for the knockdown, and finds himself
To counter anything.
He's very smart and very disciplined.
Good hard left hooks by Kovalev. Driving Hopkins.
In a sense, because it's hard for Hopkins. Oh, good right hand by Hopkins.
Takes the risk. He opens himself up to take left.
1, 2, which was a great right hand.
Well, he's doing things and he's having success in spots, but not shots here and there. Kovalev remains very confident and disciplined.
Kovalev has emerged. Adonis Stevenson biding his time. There are other young light heavyweights on the way up.
Oh! Back thought his leg was there and it wasn't.
Biding his time in Montreal. May eventually take a big fight against one of the other.
I don't know. Round. Less wary of Kovalev's punches.
It's stupid on Kovalev's part to trade with him. If he wears.
He's dominated the fight. He's got it in the bag. Kovalev still trying to score a knockout.
Oh, Kovalev is in bad trouble. Just walking ahead like that with his hand.
Put it behind one right hand right now.
And he would get Kovalev.
Bernard Hopkins from pillar to post. As we get the
Came back and tried to take Hopkins out with punches like that right there.
Atlantic City, we go to the scorecards.